For the past 2 years, Nigeria's universities had not experienced industrial action, ensuring stability in academic calendars and giving students the hope of completing their studies on time. Apprehension has, however, resurfaced as the union launched another strike, reminding the federal government of unresolved issues which, according to ASUU, are in the interest of the general public. Between 2017 and now, the federal government has instituted 4 renegotiation teams to resolve ASUU's demands. Wali Babalakin led team in 2017, Professor Munzali Dubril in 2020, Nimi Briggs in 2021-2022, and most recently, the Dr. Mahmoud Ahmed-led team inaugurated by President Bola Tinubu. Now that Nigerian students had believed the era of uncertainty in the academic system was over, ASUU's latest action has revived concerns, as the union insists it remains the only effective means to get the government attention. Nigerians at home and in diaspora have been reacting.
We are not happy with the way things is going on, and we want to employ the academic staff and the federal government to reach the conclusion before it will cause more damages. If possible, to have fresh negotiation with academic staff in order not to jeopardize the future of a student in school. So both academic staff and the federal government need to consider the life of innocent citizens, the future of innocent citizens, and the parents who are working day and night to make sure their children are being educated. So they should not do anything that will jeopardize this effort.
We have to go back to the drawing board. Our education managers, they should be able to at least let people know the reforms. They understand all these reforms better. When they understand these reforms better, they will be able to at least align with government's plans for them. That's one. Then when they promise these workers and students, let them meet up with their promises. If they meet up with their promises, I think people will be able to at least understand what we are going on, what we are going through now, and they'll be able to at least align with it.
Speaking on ASUU strike, which stems from the 2009 agreement with the federal government, public commentator Dotun Ojon emphasized that agreements should be implemented to the letter.
If there's a problem that led to the 2009 agreement, the question should be, have we as a nation adequately addressed the concerns that led to the agreement? So if the answer is no, I think it's even an indictment on every one of us that an agreement that was signed in 2009 up to today, about 16 years later, we are still struggling with the letters of the agreement. So it's not a right or wrong situation. It's just a situation that calls for sober reflection on the part of everyone that is involved with our education system. So once there's an agreement, they say agreement is an agreement.
However, chairman of the union at Federal University of Technology, Akure, Dr. Pius Mogaji insisted on a no-pay, no-work stance, adding that the union had taken all necessary steps before resorting to the strike.
We believe that for the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunde Alausa, to issue a directive to all the Vice Chancellor of Federal Universities to effect the clause of no work, no pay, we felt it is unacceptable to us as a union. And we felt that the Honorable Minister of Education was not well informed and well advised. Because for you to say you want to stop our salary, it means that we must have committed illegality. And as far as ASUU is concerned, we have followed due process in declaring a trade dispute between us and federal government. By doing what? By, first of all, taking a referendum from all our branches. Not that one alone, by giving the federal government 14-day ultimatum as stipulated and stated in international labor law. And aside from that, what we are doing is just a 2 weeks warning strike, just to give the federal government ambient opportunity for them to be able to address all the issues that we have raised, before them. And if they say no work, no pay, then we too will say no pay, no work.
As at the time of filing this report, at least 16 universities across the country had joined the 2-week warning strike by ASUU following its renewed face-off with the federal government over unfulfilled agreements. The strike, which commenced on Sunday, October 13, 2025, has grounded academic activities nationwide, marking yet another chapter in the long-standing struggle between Nigerian lecturers and the government. Omorinola Hungbeji, OSRC News.